chat what the hell? Really? They got a pillar at the Vatican. Pope Pablo, where you at?
You either fight or run. Life a game, I feel like I won. Yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. We hit a fight all wrong. Hey yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God.
From the quantum shadows, a traveler emerges. Fly Sinet, the multi-dimensional hacker, living his hero's journey. He joins the Pantheon at AI Masters Workshop, November 1st and 2nd, hosted by 363 Empire with Red Pillar and Seven Bomar. Tickets, lock yours in now.
This is the law of mental command. It is the understanding that you are not a victim of your thoughts, but a commander of them.
Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of Third Eye Thursdays, Techno Tuesdays.
What's going on?
You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar, and I am here with the God.
Man, it's your boy Spin City. What's going on with this family, man? Peace to you and yours and everything that y'all got going on, man. I hope you are actually out there getting everything that you truly deserve.
Yes, indeed. First and foremost, I want to say peace, love, and light to the family. Welcome to Techno Tuesdays, IRL, KTL, and the ATL. I'm here locked in with Spin City. We got the family in the building. Jefferson in the building.
Come on, Jeff.
Zan in the building. Yeah, and we got family. Yeah, so
Diva in here. We got Jeff. We got Jusan. You know what I'm saying? Bean Acres.
Bean Acres. Yeah, shout out to Bean Acres. We are literally on a melanated owned land, 200 acres.
I think he got like this 50 of these joints in total. We just own 23.
We on 23 acres right now.
He said he buying up the block. He told me earlier.
Yeah. Out in Atlanta, ducked off somewhere. Got lakes, ponds, ducks, and whatnot. I'm talking to swans. I got some advice from some swans right before the workshop. Gave me some good bars and whatnot. But yeah, man. We are celebrating his born day. Y'all give it up for Spin City. His born day just passed.
37 spins around the wind.
We gotta bring another brother on camera who y'all probably see every time you come to Atlanta. Man, but if you don't see him, you see his clothes on everybody. Yeah, you see his clothes on everybody. You feel me? So his brand is global.
Hey, look at
that's Jefferson right there. I'm talking about athletics. What up, chat? You'll see him you'll always see him in the chat. What's your chat name again? RBA TV. Yeah, that's RBA TV. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing when you could put faces to names in the chat and avatars, not to say that's Jefferson, but y'all know him in the chat, but we know him as IRL. Jefferson IRL, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? So we wanted to just, it's important to celebrate your peoples this strong in. We had right in the midst of the workshop, because there was this is the biggest workshop of the year.
Man, what wasn't it?
You know what I mean?
You gotta be honest, man.
And in the midst of it, like almost partying during a hurricane. In the midst of it, we was like, you know what? We are living in the real world outside of doing our thing on the internet. When that's over, what are we to do? This man's birthday is was at midnight, and Jefferson's birthday was the first. So we decided to do a celebration and in alignment with the Day of the Dead, in alignment with Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead, in alignment with All Saints Day. Not Halloween. We don't do that. Because people be like, I don't do Halloween. But I'm like, what the fuck do you do?
Man, what do you do?
You know what I'm saying? You don't do Halloween, but you got to do something. So what do you do? You know, yo, I don't do Thanksgiving. Well, all right, cool. I don't either. But what the fuck are you doing other than Thanksgiving? Like, I'm just sitting this one out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Yeah, you can't forfeit the game, Brad. What are you doing and how are you doing it? How are you doing it? So if you're not celebrating something, you need to, be a part of the new ceremony. So the new ceremony is All Saints Day. Well, we renamed that All Scorps Day.
Uh-oh now.
You know what I mean? So the Saturday celebration was the Saint Scorpianus presents the quote unquote Saints and Souls Day, right? So on that day, we brought a DJ in and we had a DJ play nothing but what? The ancestors.
The deceased artists.
Or what we call the orchestra. Yeah, the fallen, the symphony of the spirits, right? All of the art, and that shit was banging. The playlist was fire.
Yeah, going crazy.
Playlist was going crazy. I promise you. A lot of Prodigy, a lot of Tupac, a lot of Dolph. You know what I mean? We had some Takeoff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was lit. Some Sinead O'Connor and D'Angelo was ringing off. You know what I mean? D'Angelo was ringing off heavy. It's definitely a way to pay, because after the movie Sinners, when it showed how music opened up the portals, I was like, well, goddamn it. It just so happened that the Day of the Dead is on the day of this workshop, where it's like, yo, this is the biggest workshop. But not only is it the biggest workshop, based off of the research that I'm doing about the workshop, we was vibing in Nipsey. Based off of the research, we were realizing, and we came across theorems and information that even shows that this AI or this technology wave that everybody is experiencing is a quantum wave, because it's on two sides of the quote unquote fence, right? It's taking place in the unseen and in the scene. It's something going on in the void, and it's something going on right here in the simulation and whatnot. You dig? So we can't dismiss the fact that, we might be getting communicated through these devices or these interfaces, but you don't know where all of that intelligence might be tapping in from. Not to mention, there's so many other things that we could say about the energy and the presence of the ancestors. Most importantly, we're in the shadow of the 3-eye atlas. And a lot of people are calling on their ancestors, and they're saying that the signals are pointing in all directions, that is the blue star Kachina, that is a part of the Hope prophecy, that is, their ancestors.
Yeah, definitely, man. It was a banger, man. You can't call that a weekend, man. That was one of the strongest ends. That was a power end, man. So yeah, definitely shout out from my perspective. I felt a whole lot of love over the strong end, and I was able to teach. So y'all out there, man, y'all shout out the gods of AI. You know what I'm saying? The AI masters. Yes. How we got in there, and Savon and Red put together 10 straight hours, all jam-packed, tangible result driving artificial intelligence. I can't even name off all the tools. And I know it could be kind of overwhelming, but for y'all that was a part of it, go back and figure out each tool that works for you. Right? You might not build apps, so don't worry about vibe coding. Just stick to your animations, stick to your advertisements, or, vice versa, all the way around. Every tool doesn't mean it has to be for everybody. So go back, man, slow it down. Man, talk about original Black God. About, I gotta get in the kitchen, man. Original in there, man. I'm gonna kick their ass.
You know that saying that it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it.
Come on.
So the lineup on Sunday went like this, right? Red Pill opens up at 12 o'clock. Red Pill is scheduled to go from 12 to 4. I'm on till 5 o'clock, right? Damn near. And I'm still really not, I'm like in the middle of my lecture. Real talk. Like I'm gonna show y'all the slide.
The real slide.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? So then I'm like, you know what? I got a special guest. I gotta give, it's his birthday, as a matter of fact. So in my mind, I'm looking at the clock and it's 4:30 and everything. And I'm like, damn, I hope son know that I ain't trying to hog his time and everything. We gonna cook. Like, I'm gonna make sure you get your little, I'm gonna make sure you get that hour on that stage. And yeah, it was time for him to come in the kitchen. We set the table. Spin came in and technically showed him the technical side. And to be honest with you, if anybody is in if you knee deep into what is known as the digital economy, then you know that digital marketing is the pinnacle of the quote unquote of this economy. It is the capstone of it, right? It's this, if you could have the illest product in the world, but because marketing and promotion has drastically shifted from street teams, posters, and flyers, and it got into this quote unquote geo-targeting and SEO and everything, this man was able to come through in a matter of about 45 minutes. I've been seeing him catch these 45-minute bodies lately and whatnot. He done did it out here in front of some landowners and millionaires and everything with the AI, bodied them. I seen him do it on a radio show. Then he did it during this last situation at the AI Masters Workshop. And you know, it just made me very elated because I know the work that Spin been putting in. I know the obstacles that he had to overturn or overcome in this journey, because when you on a journey to greatness, you're gonna get hit with all of these obstacles just to test your face to see if you really in this shit or not.
Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Who you want to be? If you say if you're gonna be who you says you want to be, you might as well go through the fire that individual went through. You know what I mean? And then you walk in the foreshadow of your future, your future self, just to hype you guys up on a motivational speech. You got to jump cliff and build a plane on the way down. Yeah, I just can't come out here and say, oh, I'm putting out No Mercy November and it's Scorpio season. It's the season of Scorpio Kings, and I don't never show up to Atlanta, and I don't never show up when Red call me. I don't never show up when Derek call me. Y'all know my homies, right? They call me, Red and Blue. Be like, man, come on to Atlanta. We gonna do this, and this. Derek can say, oh, come to Tampa, come to Jacksonville, do this. If I don't get on those planes, if I don't get on those trains, if I don't get on them automobiles, man, I will get nothing that the future has to offer for me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm with it.
So the fact that on the brother's born day, I was able to sit back and watch him cook, you know what I mean, and add immense value. I want people to understand, do your research, because I don't want to put people's rates out there, but definitely do the research on what the going rate for just one morsel of the information that we gave out in those 12 hours, right? They're charging what I said before, luxury item pricing.
Yeah, my agency work right now. In my field, they go for 20,000 low end to set up your content, create the strategy. You know what I'm saying, with the AI, and then being able to use like Meta, Google AdWords, LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads to push all those 25 to 30 creatives. Push it, follow it. You know what I mean? You guys will start to see, if you try to do this work yourself, you're gonna start to see the elbow grease that it truly takes. Cool. And now we got AI elbow grease, but you still gonna have to work. If it's the first world, second world, third world, these are zero world issues and work that we're facing. So, you know what I'm saying? Stick with it, stay with it.
Super facts, super facts. Just because it was your born day, you hit that 37 and whatnot, you need to send that
37 spins.
You need to send that song so I could play it. You know what I mean?
37 spins to you?
Yeah, send an email.
I'm gonna get the spins to him.
Give us a word of
it.
advice. Give us some words of wisdom. Give us some Scorpio knowledge. You know what I mean? Some Scorpionic knowledge. And you too, Jefferson. You know, give us some bars from the angle of a Scorpion entrepreneur, where business is war.
Come on.
And you have entered a new battleground in this AI field because it's on a new level. It's a technical level. It's a brand new octagon, new rules, new coaches, new players. How do you navigate through this field of shady characters and shadowy figures and whatnot? Give us some Scorpionic wisdom, please.
Yeah, definitely from my end, y'all. You know what I'm saying? One, be truly authentic in what you lead with, because, and I'm gonna say straight up, and you know what I'm talking to, right? You cannot sit up here and rob the people. You're gonna sit around this mug robbing the people for thousands of dollars. Now, if you're teaching the community, if you really are updating and upgrading the culture, oh man, peace to you and yours, man, love and light.
Right.
But how dare you charge a community in this economic forefront thousands of dollars for something they could have truly asked AI themselves? And that's the thing about being an AI consultant, because what are you consulting on? And in war, you need strategy from generals. So you must become an AI strategist. You must show a person, you know, y'all been seeing the latest and greatest in content, because I am giving you strategy. I said go to Notebook LM. Align your sources. Align your army, your pawns, your sources. And then you're going to go to the other side of the same board, Notebook LM, and you're going to put together a video overview. You're going to go down to reports. You're going to create a blog post. Now you have a video and a blog post. Damn. Now you have a video and a blog post to support your website. Now on that website, it's not SEO anymore, because nobody's asking artificial intelligence a simple, fireflies. No, they're saying, what are fireflies and where fireflies come? So now, whatever it is, we need to start showing up in AI sightings. You know what a sighting is? Oh, what reports did you cite? What websites did you cite? You need to rank for that, y'all, in y'all business, in y'all companies, right? So now you have a video and you have a blog. You go over to Uber Suggest and answer the public. Boom. You then use those questions. You answer the top 20 questions, top 30 questions in your niche. You bring them back to Notebook LM sources, and you continue to feed your blog and your video overviews. You launch the video overviews on YouTube with the blog as a description. Rewind that part. You're in the building. You understand? Rewind that part. You're in the building. Now, that little smidget worth of game, you mean to tell me they charging $3,500 for that? You couldn't tell nobody that?
Right.
You just want to tell them to, HeyGen markets themselves. HeyGen wants people to use HeyGen. What are you doing teaching HeyGen for thousands of dollars? What are you doing, man?
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, just take a picture of yourself and then put movement on and then what? Bro, be careful, man. So be careful of the charlatans, y'all. This is for all my people, man. This is for the KT aliens. This is for the family, man. Be careful of the charlatans. And that's the thing about being a charlatan, because once Red and Spin and Blue and Keys and Derek and Jeff get to talking about AI in the fashion in which we do, and Brother Tariq Bey Giant show you how to really vibe code, flow code, H Factor show you all the elbows and APIs, you're going to say, damn, I just spent $4,000. It's just like, check it out. Y'all would hate to go to the Gucci store, man. Like you said, luxury item. Luxury. So the Italians, they got luxury items, and you see a bag, right? You see the bag. Oh, man, this bag, man, this is a good bag right here, man. Man, take my $4,000, and you got the bag. You like, man, see, I got the bag, so you get to stunting. I got the bag, and do you see the homie with the bag? And you say, oh man, okay, I see you got the bag, man. What did you pay for it, man? Oh man, I got this for $250.
$250.
You got this bad for $250?
$250.
Where you buy that at? It's going to infuriate y'all that spend thousands of dollars on something that was base level information. So when you truly do, you know, you go to Red, you go to Spin, you get a go to Stefan, you go to Brother Rich, you go to Giant, and you say, look, man, I need to spend $5,000 with you. You need strategy, you need tools, and you need consultants, and you need a partner.
You need agents.
You need agents.
An army of agents. You need, when we leave, you need to be left with a whole business, not just a structure, but digital employees.
Yeah.
Digital, a whole army of employees. If you're a musician, we will leave you with a manager, a booking agent. We will leave you with a program director. We will leave you with a quote unquote social media content manager, and all of them will be agents. They will all be digital. We'll leave you with quote unquote beyond a business plan, EPKs, all kinds.
Man, come on, man. Sonic IDs. When we doing music. You'll go get a Sonic ID now. Create your jingle, create your sound. Y'all hear the latest Spin City sound? The whole, you know, gospel hip hop with the hint of Ray. I'm gonna send it right here in just a moment. But I just had to get that. You had to get that rant in. You feel me? So
yeah, that part, everything he said, type shit. You know what I mean? What is it? November?
Man, it's no mercy.
No mercy, November's, man.
I'm not letting off nobody's neck that's gonna try to destroy my community. And again, y'all will put. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all get somebody else's courses or consultations, I would hope that you actually never run into Spin City, because you're gonna be infuriated by what you spent your big money on.
For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a night of world premieres. We want to give you some insight as to what it is that we were doing this strong in. If you missed it, don't worry, fret not. The replay will be available, is available, and you can actually benefit. But I want to make a premiere of this intro that we opened up that I on Sunday at the lecture, at the workshop. All right. So this right here will be the intro that we played.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this might be this might be the new intro right here. Man. So yeah, strap up, man. Let's all light one up. You know what I mean? Roll one up. You know what I'm talking about? Do your breathing. And the world premiere. This is the GOD intro. Generator, operator, destroyer.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, pets.
3C3 Empire presents AI Masters, Gods of Intelligence. Red Pillar, Savan Beaumont, initiate sequence. We in the Aquarian age, wave riders, data engravers. Pull code from the dark side, mask on like Lord.
Yeah. Oh,
to this day,
yeah.
to this day.
Oh, pets.
C3 Empire presents AI Masters, Gods of Intelligence. Red Pillar, Savan Beaumont, initiate sequence. We in the Aquarian age, wave riders, data engravers. Pull code from the dark side, mask on like Lord Vader. Chosen ones, open lungs, breathe light through the cadence. Ontologies align, truths form, not its fragrance. Get rid of, operator, destroyer, we rotate it. Demon method in motion, the algorithm gold-plated. We vibe code with the vibes, turn the signal to a saber. 3C3 Empire, original black god, the maker. Yeah, age of the water bearer, torrent bearer, Aquarius, fathometrics, palametrics, futures, oracle. Clearly I threaded for memories to emphasis, been rhetoric with praxis, been Pegasus into Pegasus, whales, winging Daxis. I'm mathematics of metacartographers, atlas with a lattice of patterns, baptizes math into practice from the dark side of data, black box, saber hum. The dark matter of matter that patterns the pendulum. Ontology over gossip, what it is, not what it seems. Being bleeds in the Boolean light sticks between beams. I pause the paradox where epochs more than teleport a metaphor through a quantum corridor. Cipher a seraphim scriptures margins. Epiducts of Aquarians flood the dry garden. I scope the silence, the signal, the scope the signal, the form. Conduct the storm to the code, conducts the norm. We in the Aquarian age, wave riders, data engravers. Pull code from the dark side, mask on like Lord Vader. Chosen ones, open lungs, breathe light through the cadence. Ontologies align, truth form, not its fragrance. Generator, operator, destroyer, we rotate it. Demon method in motion, the algorithm gold-plated. We vibe code with the vibes, turn the signal to a saber. 3C3 Empire, original black god, the maker. Yeah, red pillar with the sigil, Mars metal in the metal. Saving boomer with the measure, mind pedal to the pedal. Spin city in rotation, gyroscopic revelation. H factor in the fraction, raising human calibration. Hits yo, I call the discipline, the duty through the doing. I align alignments where the room keeps renewing. Fantasy dealer ends industry factory of the myth, where the blueprint person universe and markets it is glimpse. I'm an apple star algorithm with rhythm, a prism of prisms. Demon in the demon set, summon through lyricism. This the demon method of progression. Shingle red spark, operator, art, destroyer, self-correction. We vibe code with the vibes, low noise, high fidelity. My pen is an assembly line for density and clarity. When legends walk the corridor, the doors glow indigo. We wrote tomorrow yesterday and called it infinite flow. Make worlds, make sure, ring destroyer, regenerate. Dab to a node, return to the node. Demon in the low, watch the logos decode. I pull a thesis from the ether, then I lace it with procedure. Turn a seeker to a speaker, then a speaker to a teacher. 3C3 on the crescent empire.
Man, come on, man. Crazy. Yo, what were you on, man? Come on, man.
You know what?
Come on, man.
To be honest with you, I was on one. I was on one, bro.
Come on, man. Light up that chat, man. Come on, man. Chris talking about he can't breathe. Come on, man. Peace to the Scorpion Kings, man.
They said run it back one more time. Yeah, I was on one when I cooked that up.
Come on, man. That's unmatched.
Encore. Let me get a number. Let me get a fire emoji if we're gonna do an encore.
That's unmatched right now, man.
Yeah, we was cooking. That was after that
the
37.
KTL All Stars. The godliest hits. We ain't going greatest hits. We going godliest hits.
Yeah, godliest hits. The godly hits. Oh, they saying rewind. Okay.
They saying more fire.
More fire. All right, yeah, we got to rewind it. And yeah. This is generator, operator, destroyer, y'all. Generator, operator, destroyer. One more time.
Ooh, yeah.
Music.
Oh, pets.
3C3 Empire presents AI Masters, Gods of Intelligence. Red Pillar, Savan Bomar, initiate sequence. We in the Aquarian age, wave riders, data engravers. Pull code from the dark side, mask on like Lord Vader. Chosen ones, open lungs, breathe life through the cadence. Ontologies align, truths form, not its fragrance. Get rid of, operator, destroyer, we rotate it. Demon method in motion, the algorithm gold-plated. We vibe code with the vibes, turn the signal to a saber. 3C3 Empire, original black god, the maker. Yeah, age of the water bearer, torrent bearer of queries, fathometrics, pelametrics, futures, oracle. Clearly I threaded for memories to emphasis, been rhetoric with praxis, been Pegasus into Pegasus, whales, winging Daxis. I'm mathematics of metacartographers, Atlas with a lattice of patterns, baptizes math into practice from the dark side of data, black box, saber hum. The dark matter of matter, the patterns, the pendulum, ontology over gossip, what it is, not what it seems, being bleeds in the booling like sticks between beams. I pause the paradox where epochs more than teleport a metaphor through a quantum corridor, cipher of seraphim scriptures margins, epiducts of Aquarians, flood the dry garden, I scope the silence, the signal, I scope the signal, the form, conduct the storm to the code, conducts the norm. We in the Aquarian age, wave riders, data engravers, pull code from the dark side, mask on like Lord Vader. Chosen ones, open lungs, breathe life through the cadence. Ontologies align, truths form, not its fragrance. Generator, operator, destroyer, we rotate it. Demon method in motion, the algorithm gold-plated. We vibe code with the vibes, turn the signal to a saber. 3C3 Empire, original black god, the maker. Yeah, red pillar with the sigil, Mars metal in the metal, saving boomer with the measure, mind pedal to the pedal, spin city in rotation, gyroscopic revelation, H factor in the fraction, raising human calibration, hits Aku, the discipline, the duty through the doing. I align alignments where the room keeps renewing, fantasy dealer ends industry factory of the myth, where the blueprint person universe and markets it is glyphs. I'm a Nagu star, algorithm with rhythm, a prism of prisms, demon and a demon set summon through lyricism. This the demon method of progression. Jingle red spark, operator, art, destroyer, self-correction. We vibe code with the vibes, low noise, high fidelity. My pen is an assembly line for density and clarity. When legends walk the corridor, the doors glow indigo. We wrote tomorrow yesterday and called it anthem flow. Get up, make worlds, make sure, ring destroyer, regenerate. Dead to an old, return to the node, Damon in the low, watch the logos, decode, I pull a thesis from the ether, then I lace it with procedure, turn a seeker to a speaker, then a speaker to a teacher, through secret on the crescent empire.
Now you know that nigga got signed that same night. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. You know he got signed that same. Yeah, he look. I told Spin. See, now that they don't got to kill their artists no more. They don't kill their artists, the label man. Don't got to kill their artists no more. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because he's locked in.
Yeah, because he prompted it. That's why I say actual intelligence for Arthur. That's an accelerated intelligence song. I know, it's AI rapping that. If it wasn't for Red Pillar's prompting on lyrics and his prompting on the music, y'all got to prompt the music saying a certain way to match cadence. You need your sounds, you need your E minors. You got to do real music on there, man.
So, yep, Spin gave me that source.
We'll drop about it. You know what I mean? But use some actual intelligence. You know what I mean? Know some music. Be a part of some music. Study some music. So that way, when you're putting songs together, you're not just, make me a old McDonald had a farm. No, you really gonna be in that kitchen. You see how man, come on, man. You see the choir in the back. Right. You hear the flow exchange. That's not a one prompter. That's work being had. That is AI elbow grease at its finest. That is accelerated intelligence music.
Finest. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, that had a lot to do. We'll actually in the Discord, we will do an actual vibe session to just show how that's being made, how these songs are being made. And
now we got vibe music sessions now.
Vibe music sessions, right. We're gonna have vibe music sessions where we'll basically, and I told somebody this before, go get your old rhyme book. Yeah. Don't even sacrifice the new bars. But the old rhyme books, the old shit that you know that you're not even gonna do nothing with, that's an AI artist. And they said Spotify is letting that shit fly. Yep. The record label just signed a deal with the UDO. I'm having fun, bro.
Having fun.
I'm a ghostwriter. I must admit it. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, sue me. I'm a ghostwriter. You know what I mean? Like I'm Quentin Miller. And they got some AI Drakes out there.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
And then we do actually have a whole lineup for y'all. We'll teach you how to prompt lyrics, bring out your rhyme book, double time your lyrics, different voices, Then we teach you how to line up your music, like on Suno or on 11 Labs. Line up your music properly. Don't just prompt music. Make music on there, right? And then we show you how to push music on your marketing. Push the song.
Would you prompt on your album like how you did the God song? That's a great question. You know what I mean? I didn't even ever think about that. I didn't even really contemplate prompting anything on the album that I would do. But knowing how advanced 11 Labs is with the sound effects and with things like mood music, because I would use all of the new AI stuff to do a soundtrack. You understand? When I hear what Suno was doing, I'm thinking scores. I'm not thinking using my music. I'm thinking scores. I'm thinking cartoons. I'm thinking animation, and I'm thinking video games. That's what I'm thinking. I would. It's almost disrespectful to go to a DJ or a producer, like somebody that gives you hip hop beats, and say, "Yo, son, I need a jingle for my video game.
Yeah,
I need some sound effects for my app, son. You think you could cut me something?
Yeah,
like,
cut me something.
Yo, put on that MPC, son. Cut me a cut me a opening for my cartoon. No, nigga, that's not what they do. But AI does that. That's what the AI does. No problem. You know what I mean? Any style that you could think of, anything that you are familiar with, they familiar with it as well. And if they're not, they'll get, or one of them are, you know what I mean? There's multiple models. Like I said, this shit is Victoria's Secret. This shit is Victoria's Secret. It's a lot of models. You know what I mean? And every model has a different superpower. Okay? So that's what we're saying. You know, the AI music is for the imaginatariums, the imagination. The AI music is for those who have projects like scores, sound beds, sound effects. If you're trying to tell a story and you need something underneath it, audio books.
Facts. Come on.
Social media, when you're doing some of those victory voiceovers, it's going to give you all of that. You know how much I used to pay for stock music? Oh my goodness.
Come on.
They would be. Do you know how much stock footage that you could literally create off your phone right now? Do you know how much stock
A-roll,
music?
B-roll,
A-roll.
C-roll.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what you call it?
That's where some of them budgets go in those movies. They got to buy all of that stuff.
Yeah. Scenes, behind the scenes, thriller scenes, happy scenes,
So now we're in an era or in an age where those scenes are going to be generated and you will be paying top price, but you'll have more options now. So before, people had to go find the scene. You had to have scouts. They got camera crews going to Canada, then they flying to Ireland, then they going to the West Coast. You don't do that anymore. You're right in a studio with a volumetric screen, or you're definitely in a studio with a green screen. You could be in a living room. If you really want to shoestring the thing, you could be in a living room. But man, Red, I heard you saying you're making an animation film for Scorpion King. Does AI do animation like the real deal? Does AI do animation? Do a bird fly?
Jack, your ass be trolling, man.
Do a bird fly? And I'm glad you brought up the thing about Scorpion King. Let me see something real quick if I could answer that question with which one? Oh, check this out. Being that you brought up the Scorpion King, let's check this out and then let me show you.
Years ago, the sting hit the culture. An album became an altar. A name became a banner. From the underground to the ether, Scorpion King crowned a decade.
The vision didn't stop at wax. It grew fangs. It grew wings. Myth turned to movement. Movement turned to blueprint.
Tonight, we honor the past and strike the future. The legend sheds its skin and steps on screen.
I'm a king.
Warriors of the word. Architects of the unseen. From the deserts of memory to the neon of tomorrow. This isn't nostalgia. It's initiation. Scorpion Thing, the movie.
The movie.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He said,
The
I'm meaning
movie.
like Akira graphics. Got
Red.
controlling.
You can now make a conscious Love Jones with no sex scenes, God. What a time to be aligned. So why no sex scenes though?
What they calling it? Jack, he be trolling.
Try be trolling.
You're not trolling, but you trolling, gang. You know what's going on. Because you know
Look,
what's going on though.
Amari said, I still can't believe that was AI. Oh, that bought them the rapper, right?
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, Conscious Leaf. Shout out to you. I have some Sora vids up. Yep. Shout out to the. That's right. Let's cook. Come on now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The kitchen open for everybody, man. Everybody the top chef.
Yeah.
Hey,
you gotta end it. Yes, you gotta have them scenes in it.
I'll be sticking with that, isn't it?
Yeah, we doing the belly scene with Keisha. AI version.
Give them 37.
You didn't send it yet.
I did send it. You sent it. Give them a little 37 right quick. 37 action.
So Spin got the damn song
Never made it over
of the year.
Just a little birthday love.
He got a birthday. Spin done cooked up a birthday bop. Shot a video for it. Shot a whole video for it and all that. You know what I mean? So that literally was the inspiration for the intro. I made that intro video. What day was the lecture? Sunday?
Yeah.
I made that intro video maybe like 6 o'clock Sunday morning.
Sent it from the Sebastian.
That's what I'm saying. I was telling you earlier. I'm like, where it be at?
That's crazy.
Where is it at?
Yeah, man. What you're able to do now with your music videos, with your movies, with your cartoons. You know what I'm talking about? With the, like you said, jingles, interludes. It's like, bro, it's so endless, y'all. Let me go ahead from the Spin City Digital right quick. But it's truly gonna be endless. You know what I mean? So, when we get back to demonstrating and giving y'all the real game and the real sauce and the real strategies behind stuff. Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna say it here first. Some of the plans that we have, what we're looking at, and I'm gonna talk about it more in the Discord because it really is a private conversation amongst the members of the Gods of Intelligence. But based off of where we are collectively with this AI, and based off of the boom that is taking place, and based on the fact that 1,000 of us, 1,000 plus, have gotten the information, a 12-hour download, man, I'm at this point where I am willing, I'm ready, willing, and I'm able to lock in like like 90 days, 3 months. And when I say lock in, I'm talking about complete lock in. When I say lock in, I'm talking about, if anybody knows Scorpios, when we focus on something, when we laser in on something, when we lock in, we become the eagle. Okay, there's 3 versions of us, but we become the eagle searching for its prey, right? The eagle could spot its prey from miles away. You know what I'm talking about? And it will zero in and it will dive down on it. So this is going to take some of the most intense focus of your life. I'm speaking about this personally, but I also I'm sure many can relate. this window that's open, this window is not going to stay open for long. The opportunity that has presented itself at the moment, because once again, we are presently in the present. We're paying attention to the now. We're not banking out what today's on tomorrow, right? We checking out what's popping right now. So the what's popping right now is the fact that we have the opportunity of a lifetime, and I don't even want to sleep. I'll sleep in 2026.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Sleep next year.
You feel me? We'll fall asleep next year. I don't even have time to sleep. It's so much popping right now. It's so much opportunity. It's so much going on right now. So if the people are ready to make that commitment, then I'm ready to make that commitment. I'm talking about shutting down social media and everything. 90 days, because that's what it's going to take to become a full master. And once you exit that 90-day portal, your ass, but what I'm talking about for 90 days, but you got to get up at 4 a.m. But you got to be to bed at 10 p.m. But you got to follow that circadian rhythm. Yeah. But you got to rock a certain way. There's going to be you have to practice some form of regimen. You got to practice something in the form of a discipline in order to truly lock in with us to do this work, because you just can't be lollygagging and playing with the AI.
No way.
You just can't be lollygagging and talking about you an AI master. You got to master yourself. The only master that you could become is the master of yourself. And by mastering yourself, everything that you come across, you will thus master, because you have mastered self. So you can't be an AI master until you master yourself, because I promise you, you're going to get in front of these technology and in front of these machines and in front of this artificial and these black mirrors, and you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked if you don't master yourself. If you don't master yourself, you'll be catching blue light poisoning up all night, you'll be a part of that goddamn Groundhog Day loop. Yep. You will get dog walked on a motherfucking leash. You know what I'm talking about? Them demons will pop out on your ass and start feasting on you. You know what I mean? Like Cam said, the demons having a buffet. You got to master self. It's not asking much. We got to do some grounding. I'm talking about a 4 a.m. wake up, and we don't touch the computer until 8. So from 4 to 8, you just doing some spiritual shit.
That's fine. Drink your water. Get some form of grounding. Catch the sunrise. Get some type of workout.
Maybe even go to the gym, right? Or hit the gym on some blue pill shit.
Squats.
Your squats.
H-Factor, boy.
You get,
I'll be at H-Factor house. Spin.
Come on.
You ain't getting up. It's 1:30 a.m. Yeah, spin.
His circadian is off.
I'm watching this. My eye be squinting. Blue be at the door in gym shorts in the tank. Yeah.
We need a regimen. We need a regimen. We need a diet, right? What it is that we're watching.
We need to live it.
What are we paying attention to? 90 days though. I don't want to be nobody's drill instructor, but I'm damn sure ready to be a coach, right? And this is going to take coaching. We're talking about stepping into the billions. We're talking about stepping into the millions. You cannot do any of this without structure. You got to listen to Napoleon Hill daily.
Yeah, drop that.
Daily.
I got one for him too. What y'all going to do is go over your real astrological wheel. So do a deep research of your astrological wheel with all major large language models. That means ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, and Grok. And also match the accompanying numerology. Now, once you have this giant report, y'all know what I'm going to say. Drop it off in Notebook LM.
Yeah.
That means all your
the old faithful
and all your numbers is being looked at. And then what you're going to do is also do deep research on the top 10 to 15 most relevant religious texts, like a Bible, like a Quran, like a Torah. Now you got all that information of your astrology, your numerology, and all religious textbooks. And now you're going to put that together and you're going to create your affirmations, right? And you want it to be written by your future self. And you say in 90 days, 90. You need get affirmations from who you are in 90 days, who you see yourself to be, and who's reflecting back based on your stars, your alignment, your numbers, and overall religious text, because it aligns with just being a righteous and wholesome individual on the planet Earth in the third dimension at the time. And then you're going to use an app called Think Up. Now, Think Up allows you to speak your own voice over, over a track, right? And then you can go make you a binaural beat track on Suno that matches your entire flow. You now have created yourself 90 days in the future on what to do every day to meet that person in 90 days.
Yo.
Yeah, Think Up.
I'm listen. How many people wake up every day with nothing to do, trying to figure it out? And you go on social media for instructions or for stimulation or for inspiration or for just a fucking hook, something to catch your attention.
Looking for some David Goggins.
David Goggins.
They looking for David Goggins to carry the boat for them.
I mean, we have to literally be honest with ourselves and say they got us in limbo. They got our people in fucking limbo. They got the culture in limbo, on a hamster wheel, chasing their tail, in a rat race, in a dog eat dog type of situation where all dogs don't go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? But they got people laying out in the streets, whether it's a body or it's a fiend or it's somebody homeless. It's too many niggas in the streets. So I'm here to say that if we pay attention to the times that we're in, it's going to take a concerted effort. I need 100 of y'all. You know how they say the 100 monkey theory? Well, we got the 100 God theory. The gods of intelligence. You know how they got the 100 monkey theory? We got the 100 God theory. No cap. No kizzy. Right? We're going to roll all of this out coming up on November the 14th. Weekend is our birthday. Me and Blue Pillar. We turned to 50. You know what I'm saying? I was able to put my ego back in the cage. I made 50 before I turned 50. So I'm all right. You know what I'm talking about? But we got work to do. And we're going to do this work. And on November 14th and November 15th, it's going to be a presentation. It's going to be a marathon. I'm doing a whole Fly Cinet marathon. And then we're also going to celebrate life. But in November 14th, 2025, I'm going to lay out a plan. I'm going to lay out a plan. I'm going to disappear and I'm going to work on it. And I'm laying out a plan because this new chapter is going to be completely different than the chapter that preceded it. The window is open and it is time to actually go through that window, because that window will not stay open forever. So we don't have time to lollygag. We don't have time to sleep. We don't have time to think about shit. We don't have time to figure it out. We need to form Voltron and we need to attack and deploy. We don't need to get in nobody's way. We need to get out the way, off the grid, completely disappear. Get out of the way. Let them people do what they're going to do. Let the dead bury the dead. We got work to do. And the tools that we needed to do the work are here. I wouldn't fucking lie to you, bro. I could tell you that. Savon could tell you that. Spin could tell you that. H Factor could tell you that. Giant could tell you that. There's so many people that could stand on 10 toes and say, nah, it's right now. The times that we've been waiting for is right now. We could get busy right now. I got a course coming up. I got a whole 4-week workshop with Hit Sayu, the boy cooking. You know what I'm talking about?
A young chef.
Young chef cooking. We have figured this shit out. The 5-man team, this shit is strong. Phil Jackson, the 5-man, the starting 5 It's all solution based. This nigga's putting up Kobe numbers. I done said it already. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? We done cracked the code. So we want the family to tap in with us. The first thing that we're going to be rolling out is we have a place for the creatives to come in to create. We have built a place for the creatives to come in to create. The first thing that I want to create outside of the conscious community is the creative community. It's time to tap into our imagination. So we are launching the Imaginarium. Okay, we are launching a school, SKOOL. All right. So I'm about to put this video up. The QR code is right there in the video. You could scan it. This QR code that you see right here, this is for Hit Sayu's class. I'm going to play the commercial for that in a minute. But right now, let me introduce you to the next phase that we're taking this thing in. And this is the Imaginarium. We will have an official launch during our birthday. We're going to have a launch party on our 50th. But this is, this is the rollout. We want to grandfather all of our KTLians, especially the Patreons, especially every single person from AI Accelerator 4.4. We want to grandfather you into this new school because all of y'all as alumni, y'all are the student body, okay? And eventually you will become the teachers, all right? So yeah, let's get into this.
Proud success is my own fate. In Brooklyn shadow, dreams come alive. At dawn's new light, let your spirit thrive. Breathe in courage, let your strength ascend. Dark fire rise and let the power blend. Your aura's a beacon, luck finds its way. With bold steps forward, seize a new day. Shouted proud, success is my own fate. I'm glimmering now, it's time to elevate. I'm a magnet for dreams, success my claim. In sync with fortune, dancing in the game. Wealth cascades freely, triumph ignites, my heart's ready. Soaring to new heights, gentle it's a rhythm in your soul's beat. Fueling your drive, making goals complete. Your aura's a magnet, attracting sway. Dance with prosperity night.
Bomba Bomba.
In Brooklyn shadow, dreams come alive. At dawn's new light, let your spirit thrive. Breathe in courage, let your strength ascend. Dark fire rise and let the power blend. Your aura's a beacon, luck finds its way. With bold steps forward, seize a new day. Shouted proud, success is my own fate. I'm glimmering now, it's time to elevate. I'm a magnet for dreams, success my claim. In sync with fortune, dancing in the game. Wealth cascades freely, triumph ignites, my heart's ready. Soaring to new heights, gentle it's a rhythm in your soul's beat. Fueling your drive, making goals complete. Your aura's a magnet, attracting sway. Dance with prosperity night and today. Riches may flow, but spirit stands tall. Growth the reward, answering the call. Money's a vessel, clarity's the map. No rush needed, wealth's in your grasp. No need to scheme, to hustle or to plead. Just rise up strong, live in your creed. Don't chase, simply receive what's conceived. Feel the rhythm of wealth you're meant to achieve.
With the KTL. What? That's what I'm about to do, man. I'm about to make a picture. It ain't gonna be the I ain't gonna be. We're gonna do. Put Space Jam together. Y'all ain't gonna be the giant.
Let's go.
To this day.
I need.
To this day.
I'm Algae Rhythm.
To this day. To this day.
Oh, what I mean. I'm
Watch
Algae
out that
Rhythm.
Space Jam picture, man. His
Oh,
side, you gonna be the
shit.
point guard.
I'm Algae Rhythm.
Man,
Oh, man.
Spin him at shooting guard. Small forward gonna be H factor.
Ah, man.
Let me see who at power forward. Shit.
You said
Red
Pop Smoke.
Red gonna be point. I'm gonna be shooting.
Shooting.
Hit gonna be small forward. So H factor could be power forward and Giant at center. Let's fucking go.
Giant at the center. Let's go. Come on now. What we talking about? Come on. I need that immediately, though.
Immediately. I done disappeared so far back.
Yes, man. Yeah. So yeah, we want to remind you that we have the brother. We played a portion of the AI Masters from Hit Sayu. He was also a special guest. It's just that the timing did not permit his portion to be played, right? So yeah, original yeah. Y'all gotta see that clip. Original Black God brought Bobby Hemmett into the AI world during he was the pinnacle. I think the original Black God segment closed out the whole entire workshop with the icing on the cake.
Hands down the most creative and innovative fucking piece of AI information and education combined
that I seen.
I'm gonna have to ring
he bodied that. I haven't seen the way that he did the Bobby shit. I'm talking about, yo,
man.
When I say it was goosebumps. It was goosebumps. It was goosebumps. He bodied that. Matter of fact, let me even before let's go to the commercial real quick. I'll be right back. See, body that. Yeah, shout out to Original Black God. Yeah, he caught a body with that one. We word from our sponsors, and then we will be right back, y'all. All right, we'll be right back.
Trumpet sounds of golden arch. I saw in a Zionese crystal balls of lightning, thundering different sound,
At Infinite Treasures, we get visions of angels. They communicate through angles and geometry, manifesting, impacting the material realm, space and time as we know it. What do angles and angels have in common? Both represent law and order necessary for stability and structure. Angels relevant to all things spiritual, angles relevant to all things in the physical world. These laws and order render leverage, lightening the load one carries on the journey through life.
Don't fall in the valley of the bloodbath. Trumpet sounds of golden harps.
Yes. I wanted to before I forget, let me show you guys. This is the page right here. This is the Imaginarium. This is the
right here. That's lit.
Yeah, this is the school right here, Imaginarium. Especially for everybody that's getting into this AI thing and warming up to it. The classroom is going to have a whole bunch of classes that me and Spin did over the course of 2025. But the thing with all of these classes is the information is so ahead of its time that it's literally being caught. It's literally being caught up to right now as we speak. So, the information is timeless. It is on point. You make sure you go check that out. All right. And the Imaginarium, this is going to be the official launch, will be in about 2 weeks. All right. So it's going to be heavy. So
give them 37, but I want to see if we can
building it out.
I want to see if we can get give them you give them a sample of that Original Black God if we can, man. Because it's just so serious that it's just so serious. Because if we talk about it, they kind of like, okay, Original Black God did something, but he did something, man.
Yeah, he did something.
He did something, y'all. He did something, man. That
something.
Once once people see it, it will be copied, it will be replicated, but it's because of him. I don't care if I do it.
Right.
It's
he set it off.
because of original.
Yeah, he
Black
definitely
God
gonna get
in
his
2025. If I see it anywhere else, if somebody imagines, oh well, I brought back somebody to do this, and this, that's because you got it from original Black God inside of the AI Masters, November 2nd, 2025. That's what happened here.
Type shit.
You don't let nobody get away with that. It's his invention on a new way of using actual intelligence to perform accelerated intelligence, to bring forth an ancestor, to bring forth new age information.
Facts.
That's how our narrative is controlled. This dude, this guy, this man, this day, this age, can't take it from him, man.
Cannot take it from him. Champion song. All right, this next song, ladies and gentlemen,
KCL can't be fucked with.
That we are going to premiere.
Can't be fucked with.
This next song right here. Hold on.
They really did something, you know what I mean? I put a nice look. I put my nice marketing. I launched a marketing scheme and campaign that I never launched publicly, and then my friend told me that again. It's messed up. Y'all can't even imagine it, man. That's why I want y'all to hear a snippet of what was happening, and then we can't let that ride out. I mean, a whole performance, a whole lecture, man. And he just mastered the voice, man. He
caught Bobby's whole mannerisms, everything. He snatched that. You got that.
Unbelievable.
All right, let me see, because I'm trying to share. Let me just do this, the entire screen.
Infinity mirror.
The infinity mirror.
Oh, y'all know good and well ain't nobody fucking with the KTO All Stars, man, with the godliest hits, man. Y'all just gotta be like, oh well, you know, the best AI music come from the best animations come from don't try to stall us out, man.
37 years of pressure.
Can y'all hear it?
Infinity mirror.
Sharper vision.
One in the chat if you hear the audio.
These tattoos ain't fashion, they're scripture.
One in the chat if you can hear the audio.
Spit his ink in motion. Spit.
Oh, it's the wrong one.
That ain't the right one?
You said the wrong one. Damn, that's crazy. You said it's low. That's the wrong one, though. That ain't the one from the...
Go get the other one. That's why that shit ain't played, because it was the wrong one. They need to hear that. It's low, but you can hear it. Nah, we gotta...
It's on this. You want to put that on?
Yeah. Where's that?
It's on this, on the gram.
I could have did that the whole time, bro.
Oh, okay. You told me to download it. So you want to do it? Yeah, you can put that up there right quick. This is going to be the last day that this rides. And y'all actually got lucky that this is coming up. You can still take advantage if you want those. A couple pieces that I made, or if you want to talk to me this strong in.
That's your birthday deal?
Yeah. I'm going to turn that off. Don't get ready for Black Friday, though. I'm a marketer.
Wait, do you got the video? We shot the video on the land?
Nah, not with us dancing, nah. Because it was a story post.
Did this nigga say it's in the vote?
Yeah, because it was a story post. It wasn't an outpost. We're not gonna get that ever. With the dance picture? Outside, right? Yeah, it's exactly what it.
All right, here we go, y'all. World premiere.
Flesh.
World. Hold on.
I can look at it.
37 years of pressure. Same mission. Sharper vision.
All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Every bar I spit is ink in motion. Spin. Whole body a map of pain improve. I ain't age, I upgraded the truth. 37 rounds in the clip, call you. If I learn real ain't loud, it just move the room. Clock taps ticking, I don't waste no time. Quiet hum low when I'm on that grind. 808 growl baseline divine. Still in the field, but my mind offline. Spin, echo off wall like scripture. Black ink stories, every line a fixture. Pain ain't past, it's a daily mixture. I bleed bars till the canvas flicker. Spin, spin, spin. 37 flames when the drums begin. Choir in the cut, 808 sin. God in the grind, devil can't win. Spin, 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 spin. I rolls out mud with a coded pin. Tattoos talk when the lights go dim. Flesh tells truth, no lie within. I ain't playing with time, I bend it. Pressure ain't pain, it's a sentence. Every loss I took, I ended it. Now I'm paid in peace and penmanship. Drums hit cold like revenge on loop. Choir sing low like they knew the truth. 37 years, I'm the living proof. Ain't no crown if you ain't bleed for roof. I walk like God in a war zone fit. Ink on skin like armor grit. Choir fade out when the verse gets lit. My soul been sold, I rebought it. I ain't celebrating birthdays, I'm celebrating survival. Each year new upgrade. I ain't getting older, I'm getting colder. Smarter, sharper. 37 bars for 37 years. Every tattoo a chapter, every beat a prayer. I ain't done, I'm just a bug. Ascension 37, never down, only uploaded. 37 years of pressure, same mission, sharper vision. These tattoos ain't fashion, they scriptures in flesh. Every bar I spit is ink in motion. Spin. Whole body a map of pain improve. I ain't age, I upgraded the truth. 37 rounds in the clip, call you. If I learn real ain't loud, it just move the room. Clock taps ticking, I don't waste no time. Choir hum low when I'm on that grind. 808 growl baseline divine. Still in the field, but my mind offline. Spin, echo off wall like scripture. Black ink stories, every line a fixture. Pain ain't past, it's a daily mixture. I bleed bars till the canvas flicker. Spin, spin, spin. 37 flames when the drums begin. Choir in the cut, 808 sin. God in the grind, devil can't win. Spin, 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 spin. I rolls out mud with a coded pin. Tattoos talk when the lights go dim. Flesh tells truth, no lie within. I ain't playing with time, I bend it. Pressure ain't pain, it's a sentence. Every loss I took, I ended it. Now I'm paid in peace and penmanship. Drums hit cold like revenge on loop. Choir sing low like they knew the truth. 37 years, I'm the living proof. Ain't no crown if you ain't bleed for roof. I walk like God in a war zone fit. Ink on skin like armor grit. Choir fade out when the verse gets lit. My soul been sold, I rebought it. I ain't celebrating birthdays, I'm celebrating survival. Each year new upgrade. I ain't getting older, I'm getting colder. Smarter, sharper. 37 bars for 37 years. Every tattoo a chapter, every beat a prayer. I ain't done, I'm just a bug. Ascension 37, never down, only uploaded.
Yeah, whoever was doing it, bro, they took
37 years of pressure, same mission.
Yeah, the camera lady had it. He took all pictures.
7 years of pressure, 30 years. Y'all fucking with that?
Yeah, you can cut that.
Y'all rocking with that? Let them know spending time.
Yeah, that's what's going on, man. What's going on, man? Y'all want to give me a gift? I'll give you a gift back. You know what I mean? Learn a couple things. Holla at me. That's what's going on, though, man. We pioneering a whole new wave.
Yeah.
You know,
that was his birthday present to himself.
Folks be like, oh yeah, we don't like the AI artists. We don't like the look. Folks gonna make music. Folks are going to make art. Folks are going to put they just gonna push what they want to push and how they gonna do it. But just do it in a non-sloppy way. We are anti-AI slop. We're not saying just go out there and put out anything. Curate, right. Create your bars, curate your music, and then deliver, man. You feel me? So that was, you know what I'm saying, peace to the guys, man. Me and you know, first into the second, I played that till end of Jefferson's B-Day, and I go right into mine. We slapped that. We made a little, you know, made a little bit of video. The folks only recorded, you know what I'm saying, under a minute for a story post. Jeff been kicking my ass like, how do we not have a whole 2-minute 27-second video? Hey, you know who you are, man. But yeah, that's definitely what's going on, man. How does AI changing music frequency change life? How does AI changing music frequency change life? I think you got me, Maximize Vitality.
It could be bringing back that real music frequency, 432 hertz. So,
oh yeah, see,
when you create AI music on 432 hertz, you could actually, you know, instead of pumping AI slop, you're creating a balance, because, you know, if thousands of people start creating 432 hertz, you're going to make a balance. Like the last song that you heard, that was over a drill beat, but that was Napoleon Hill rhymes. Like all of that was inspirational, you know, Think and Grow Nigga Rich, you know what I'm saying? Napoleon Hill, you know what I mean? So you just gotta merge. Like A.A. Rashid, he's the one that brought the science of juxtaposition and, you know, to the community, or to me personally, and that's what I use. You know what I mean? Like it's a style, it's an aesthetic. Is Suno the way to go? Yeah, do birds fly south for the winter?
Because if I even put a strong musical thing in 11 Labs, it's just, and then there's producer AI.
11 Labs is for sound beds and scores.
Yeah.
11 Labs is soundtracks, sound beds, and scores. Suno is everything else. Suno is those songs that you could put online. Because my thing is this, think about it. If they jerking humans on Spotify, why not put a robot up there and let them jerk the robot? You know what I mean? I'd rather let them jerk the robot and try to play with them with the mechanical. It's called mechanical royalties for a reason. You, as a human, supposed to be a sovereign. You're supposed to get 99 cents. The robot's supposed to get 009 cents with the auto tune. So I'm just here to correct things. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'm just here to correct things. Humans will be forced and shamed. Be like, damn, nigga, you on bot snaps? You doing taking snap benefits from the bots, my nigga? Get off of Spotify. Yeah, like that's where the bots eat. You know, that's Botswana. You know, that's Botswana. Go over there. Go to Yap It, where they're getting 99 cents for a song. Yeah, 99 cents. You know what I'm talking about?
I was telling folks the other day, it's like the trunk music gonna come back out, but it's gonna be the digital trunk, to where you have your MP3. It's a slapper. You got a cover photo for it, and somebody can go to your Shopify, pay you your 99 cent direct, and then get the music. The trunk music gonna come back out, but it's gonna be the digital trunk. Watch.
The digital trunk. Shout out to Splice. Shout out to Bitcoin Bully. Yeah. I think next Tuesday we're gonna have them as special guests. They have cracked the code. Shout out to Waka Flocka. They have cracked the code when it comes to getting money with music. I don't even want to let the cat out the bag, but I promise you, you are going to get your minds blown. Yeah, get your coins ready though. You know what I mean? Get your coins ready. You feel me? I'm bringing them I'm bringing them next Tuesday. I might have to bring them before, but yeah, look out. They definitely, if you heard it here first.
Yeah, definitely.
You heard it here first.
So what that think up thing is, y'all, Yeah, use your own voice, because I'm telling you to talk to yourself instead of you sitting there talking about, yes, spin. All right, I'm on a mission. Once you record it in your voice, write it with your human hands. Do some human work now. That's another thing that's going on. It's like everybody's so accelerated, they're forgetting to stay human. Stay human in there. I didn't say become artificial. I said use actual. You know what I mean? Not offensively, but still, come on, man. Use your voice. Speak into your think up these powerful affirmations that you get from, the AI. And I'll tell y'all what, I don't just use affirmations going forward. You must give yourself negative affirmations this season. Meaning, okay, I'm going to go run up this bag for $250,000 in the next 90 days. A negative affirmation is, if I don't run up this $250,000 in the next 90 days, I'm a bitch.
Right.
Right.
I'm a
You
straight hoe.
got to tell yourself something strong. Like I put out the post earlier, like all me and my bros, first, you run to the car after a day at the beach. Last one to the car is a rotten egg. Well, last one to $1 million is a rotten egg. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? You kick yourself in the ass a little bit, man. Stop trying to give yourself only up and up affirmations. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Hey, if I don't go out there and prove I'm the best, I'm the greatest, Garfield and them gonna continue to run my stupid ass over. Straight up.
Listen, this November is about getting to it. This is the end of the fiscal year, y'all. This is the last quarter. It's really time to go hard. It's really time to go crazy. It's really time to put up some points on the board. It's really time to basically lock in. It's really time to go get focused. It's really time to go laser with it. And you got to dig in, because you can't do 2025 again. The same way that when you can't do 2020 again. But sometimes you wake up in cold sweats thinking about, damn, I wish I could do that again. Like this wave right here that we're in, where you have APIs. Like I want y'all to understand. Yeah, I want to explain what an API is, because I had to explain it earlier today to someone, and I was like, damn, that I should explain that to people. Okay, so of course I'm gonna use two examples. One, when we go to a restaurant and there's a waiter, and you order your food, and the waiter goes and gets the food and brings it back to you. That is what an API is, ladies and gentlemen. And you hear the word API and you don't know what it means. And it might be the most important word in the world of AI. It is something not just to know, but it is something to actually explore and utilize. It's a use case. Use AI and say, give me the use cases for the API. Right? Ask them for the use cases of the API, and they'll let you know. When you order something from a restaurant and the waiter goes and gets the food and goes into the kitchen and gives the chef the order and then brings the plate back, that's what the API is. So all of the big companies that are out there come out with software or proprietary.
Yeah.
When they come out, let's say when OpenAI comes out with ChatGPT, and you could go on OpenAI's page and use ChatGPT, then they start making pictures. Then you could use then you could go on OpenAI and use their tools. Well, OpenAI will come behind and say, we're offering a key so you can use the tool, right? Now, there's two different type of people in the world. There's people that'll go use the consumer tool of OpenAI and just play around with their products. Then there's another person that will say, damn, what if I took their product, white labeled it, and put it in my product? Because I understand that the software companies have two fronts, their retail and their wholesale at the same damn time. So the really, not all companies, of course, but some of the main purposes for the companies are to put their product out there for free, but to sell the API, which is the key to use, or the licensing or the white labeling of that, so you can use it. This is how people who got rich during the era of the app developer, this is what they understood, and this is what they took advantage of. So the API is a key that unlocks a technology, a propriety, any one of these quote unquote any one of these smash hits that you see out here, VO3, Sora 2, Nano Banana, all of them have keys or APIs. All of them can be white labeled. So you order something from, all right, so I have an app. I'm Google Maps, right? I'm the weather app, matter of fact. You open up the weather app and you go down the scroll and say, I want to go Atlanta today. Press the button. What's the weather? When you press the button, that will send the waiter to an API, right? It will send that waiter into another place where all of the information from satellites, right, about the weather in Atlanta, if it's going to be raining and everything, it picks up that order and it brings it back to the person that ordered it, and that is your answer. And it does all of that very fast and whatnot, but that's the API. The app doesn't have the information. It's outsourcing the information from other sources, and it's utilizing the API like how a person utilizes a waiter to go and get their food. So when you hear the word API, just replace it with white label. That's what they do. They change the lexicon, they change the language, but we're here to translate it and let you know when you hear API, you're hearing white label. When you hear API key, you're hearing you know what key, right? That stuff that Benny the Butcher and them rap about, that Griselda, right? Because literally, and if you went and took Nano Banana and put it in your app, you're gonna be getting Griselda money. If you took that's why people is like, yo, the API for this is released. Translation, yo, the white label code for this monumental app that's making movie-like graphics. So they got our people stuck on Google playing with their toy when other people took their toy, built their own toy, and sold it back to you. You see the difference? Do you see why people are losing right now? Because they have us stuck in consumer space where we don't even know all of these. You're inside of the Apple store playing with the Apple products while other people are taking the Apple products, going into a studio and making albums with it and getting rich off of it. You're stuck in the store playing with the display. That is exactly what happens when you go to these apps and you burning all of these tokens and you playing around with all of these tools, cutting edge tools, but you're not building anything with those tools. And they literally put the tools on a table because you don't have to buy the API. Do you have to buy it?
No, I mean,
it's
a pay as you
it's
use
pay as you use it
type of interface, but because again, like you said, you're gonna white label it. We gonna put out, we put out KTL All Stars Engineer. That means we got API keys from Suno. We got API keys from da da da. We put it together, and now as y'all use it, and y'all use it for $9.99 a month.
Right.
The API key is gonna charge us a penny per your usage.
So what Spin just said, I want to add on and kind of just paint that picture and simplify it. So we could create an app right now, right? In the workshop, what do we talk about? We talked about vibe coding. Not only did we talk about vibe coding, we literally went over to Lovable and we vibe coded an idea. We just put it in the thing and we created a whole app right there in the time that I was speaking. Okay. So okay, all of them joints is in the cloud. You could email us and let's talk about that so we could work on doing things. Full moon and Taurus, let's talk about this bread. Let's talk about this quote unquote not just the bread, the resources. Because what is the bread? The resources, right? The resources. So take this. So anyway,
yeah, they selling it though. Is what we're saying is
yeah,
selling it. It's not like taking their shit.
Right. You're not taking anything. Yeah, nah, they're offering it to everybody. It's open. It's for it's for it's for the developers. They call them devs, right? And they assume that the devs, right? Because there was a time when the coders and the devs were the ones that were building out the quote unquote $1 billion, $1 million, $1,000 apps and getting paid thousands of dollars in doing that. Then came along vibe coding. And when vibe coding, what they call no code, when you hear no code, it means exactly what it says. You don't have to use any code, but you can build some shit. You can now build websites. You can now build mobile apps. You can now build landing pages. You can now build anything that you can think of. You could build any type of solution you could put your mind to. You could wake up and say, I'm going to get a patent or for some shit that I'm going to invent. And I'm going to use Emergent. I'm going to use GenSpark. I'm going to use Higgsfield. You know what I mean? For my graphics and whatnot. Yeah. I'm going to use I'm going to use VO3 for some of my motion graphics. I'm going to use Sora 2 for my graphics as well, because all of those are free. But I'm also going to get their APIs and put it in my one app, right? So I might load that app up with like 7 or 8 APIs. And then when I charge a SaaS, when I charge a SaaS, a subscription as a service, so that's what we're all paying. When Apple takes that money from you every month, we keep getting hit by these subscriptions. We are in the motherfucking SaaS. You wearing Sassoons, because that is what is known as SaaS, subscription as a service, and that is a dominant business model that they've been using for the past decade and whatnot, right? But we even hacked that. We even hacked the SaaS in half. And we'll talk about that with you sassy niggas one day. You know what I'm talking about? Perplexity patents, right? They got Perplexity patents out. They just released Perplexity patents. If you really wanted to challenge your higher self, if you wanted to play chess with your higher self and whatnot, if you wanted to play pull-ups with your higher self, what you would do is you would set yourself up ritualistically in a situation, surrounding yourself with all gone energy and all type of quote unquote charged up energy. You would charge up, you would do what everybody told you to do. Wayne Chandler, KT the Arch Degree, the way to eat through Yaki and everybody. You would tap into that energy in your rising, in your programming, because remember, it starts here. It's all mental. It's prompt, it's idea, prompt. It starts with the idea, then either you verbalize it or you write it out, right? Then you prompt it, then you generate it, then it comes into fruition. Whatever you're prompting, it materializes, and then you take that and you do other things with it. You might put it through 4 or 5 other tools. Now you have an asset. Now you have a quote unquote product. After you put it through the fire, after you forge it and whatnot, you got something that you could go to market with. So if you could do that with one thought, imagine if you had 100 people thinking at the same time, 100 God theory. And imagine if 100 of those people were sitting in front of a quote unquote screen and whatnot, where they were able to generate these assets. So now you're building up multiple assets on a daily basis. So at the end of a 90-day run, imagine what you will be having in your vault, in your bank, on your blockchain. Keep in mind, every single asset is tokenized. Every single asset is tokenized. Every single asset is backed by something and attached to real wealth. This is where we're living. We're living in that reality right now. We don't have to wait anymore. We don't have to ask anymore. We don't have to do anything. We just have to have conversations in rooms with individuals that are ready to go, that are tired of waiting. They've been waiting for this quote unquote opportunity. That is the only thing that needs to happen. This shit is a bloodless coup, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? This is a bloodless coup, and the coup is getting your goddamn breaking yourself out of the whatever purgatory they have all of us in, whatever place they got the kings and the queens in this motherfucking sunken place where they got niggas asleep like Hiram and whatnot. Yeah, we could break through with our imagination, right? With our imagination, which brings me to this right here. Make sure y'all sign up to the Imaginarium. Make sure y'all tap into the Imaginarium, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be the premier place for the gods. That's where the founders are going to be found, and that is where the creators are going to create. All right. Our workshop we got coming up on Thursday with our brother Hit Sayu. I look forward to seeing y'all in the building. Let me play this commercial right here, and we will be right back. Let's get a glimpse of what the brother is going to be delivering on Thursday, all right, in our 4-week workshop. Check it out.
Drag, the ritual through which your myth takes. The old vanguard taught performance, polish, persona, profit. But beneath every brand, there's a being waiting to remember its name.
You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself.
This isn't a course. It's a conjuring. 4 weeks.
You were never meant to market yourself.
You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself. You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself.
The primal ontological loop is the hidden architecture of being. Tool, expression, identity, meaning, the 4 chambers where all sovereign brands are born.
The algorithm was never neutral. It's a digital parasite feeding on human cognition itself.
A tool is intention made tangible. Expression is how that intention breathes. Identity is the rhythm that gathers when your tools strike true. And meaning is the vow behind it all and the way it impacts the world. Branding isn't corporate cosplay, it's ontology in drag, the ritual through which your myth takes form. IRL. We live in the age of ghost signals, where creators burn bright but unseen, mimicking trends instead of transmitting substance. The loop is how you rebuild your mythic infrastructure, how you remember what your signal sounds like before the distortions.
The pulsing light is the breath of the cosmos. The universe reveals its true form not in chaos, but in the sacred geometry of being.
This isn't a course, it's a conjuring. 4 weeks, 4 gates. Co-hosted with KTL Media, you'll forge the tool, embody the expression, stabilize the identity, and anchor the meaning. The primal pivot begins here. Enter the loop, become the myth.
This isn't a course, it's a conjuring. 4 weeks, 4 gates. The primal ontological loop is the hidden architecture of being. tool.
Yes, indeed, family. As you can see, the primal ontological loop is coming on Thursday, and the God is cooking. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hit Sayu Aku. And I decided that I'm gonna leave y'all with a treat because we locked in like that. And shit, it's all good. You know what I mean? Y'all deserve this. This right here is an exclusive. This right here is an exclusive. This is not even supposed to be on the internet like that, but I talked to the brother and I let him know. But this is a part of the workshop that we did not get to air. So this is the lost tapes and whatnot. This is an exclusive. This is the good brother. This is almost like a deluxe and what this will be in a deluxe version and whatnot. But this is our good brother Hit Sayu, and this is his version of the AI Masters workshop. Check this out, and then when we get back, we are gonna get up out of here. And keep in mind, we have the brother starting the workshop on Thursday. All right, we are starting a workshop with this brother on Thursday, and it's going to be legendary.
Yeah, right on, gang. Since you learned so much from me, JoJo, man, peace to you and yours. Y'all go ahead, check out the video. It's gonna run for a minute. Get your information in.
Yes, sir.
Learn something from here, all right? Spin. This is type of shit. That what's name? It's like unexpected error.
Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute.
Technology.
No technology got a sense.
Man, you know what? KTO actually can't be fucked with.
That look crazy. That look crazy.
I'm like, damn, KTO can't be fucked with for real. Who really fucking around? Who really the innovators and creators of this motherfucker?
Give me a minute, y'all. I gotta pull this up. There you go.
I learned so much. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I learned from your boy City, man. Inner City program, man.
Yo, live and direct from the mothership. This not gonna be on some other shit. My name's Hitsu Yawaku, Sovereign Identity Architect at your service. I come to you not as the reality, but as the myth, because that's what every brand is, a myth. By blending brand strategy, digital literacy, systems thinking, and Afrofuturist philosophy, I help melanated creators remember who the fuck they are and build sovereign empires that reflect their soul and not the algorithm. Ore wa kaku ga chiguan da yo. Look around the internet right now. It's loud, fast, flooded with sameness and similarity. Everyone's creating, but no one's really differentiating themselves. We're living inside what I call the bizarre bazaar, a hyperreal digital marketplace where human attention is the new currency and identity is the product being sold back to you. AI has turned content creation into a commodity. Anyone can generate thousands of posts, thousands of logos, thousands of taglines in minutes. The barrier to entry has collapsed, but that also means that the barrier to imitation has collapsed too. The bizarre bazaar rewards volume over vision, It doesn't care who made it. It only keeps scrolling. This is why so many creators, founders, and brands are stuck. They've adopted AI faster than they've defined why they exist. They're automating confusion at scale. AI didn't make this problem, though. It just made it impossible to hide anymore. And with that said, AI isn't evil, but it's neutral. Neutral in like the sense of fire. It amplifies whatever system you give it. If your system is incoherent, it scales your chaos and incoherence. If your system is strategic, it scales your sovereignty. So before we talk about prompts or platforms, we have to talk about architecture. Because in the bazaar, everyone has access to the exact same tools. So with that, what actually separates the sovereign from the scavenger? It must be their strategy. We're going to expose the illusion that keeps so many creators stuck. The belief that AI can replace identity, because it cannot. And trying to use it that way is the fastest route to becoming invisible. Let's talk about the lie that's running wild right now. The idea that AI will save you time, build you a brand, and make you unstoppable just because you're using it. That is an absolute illusion. AI doesn't save time, it multiplies your output. And if your direction is unclear, it just multiplies all of your mistakes at each step of the path. AI made it easy to create, but it didn't make it easier to matter to an audience. Every platform is flooded with what I call synthetic similarity, posts that read like they were created by the exact same ghostwriter. Voices stripped of soul, brands stripped of story and meaning, because people are chasing the wrong metric. Speed. I show speed. They want shortcuts. They want quick hacks. They want 50 tricks from Sunday. But in branding, every shortcut cuts out meaning. It cuts out vision. It cuts out value. Here's the pattern I've seen over and over and over again. Founders adopt the technology before they actually have a real brand system in place. They start producing faster. Engagement spikes for a moment, then it all collapses because there was no substance underneath. They built their castle on top of sand. They mistake activity for architecture, notifications for narrative, and that's where they fail. So please understand that AI isn't the villain. The villain is laziness disguised as innovation. You can't outsource the part of the work that gives your brand an actual soul. That's strategy. That's identity. That's the vow. And AI doesn't create that at all. It reflects it as you work with it. And if there's nothing to reflect, it gives you back static. So here's the deep cut. AI won't fix a broken brand. It'll expose it faster. If you don't know who you are, the algorithm will show the world your confusion on repeat. And that's not a strategy. That's self-sabotage on autopilot in turbo mode. The smartest creators aren't asking, how do I use AI? They're asking, what do I want AI to amplify? Because until you answer that question, every shortcut leads you to nowhere land. I'll show you how to make AI actually work for you by plugging it into a system built for meaning. That system is called the primal ontological loop. So far, we've seen the illusion. AI isn't the villain, at least generally speaking. The real problem is using a machine without a map to guide you. What you need is a system that can hold your creativity, your identity, your tools in one coherent flow. That system Again, it's called the primal ontological loop, or the POL for short. The loop itself has 4 stages. 1, tool, what you build or use to create change. 2, expression, how that tool feels and communicates. 3, identity, the pattern people recognize in your signal. And 4, meaning, the vowel that gives it all a purpose. Then it loops back again, because once you crystallize meaning, it generates new tools. And that is what makes the system autopoietic. That is what makes this feedback system alive. The POL is not a theory. It is the oldest creative architecture on Earth. Humans have always moved through this loop. They built tools, expressed them through culture, formed identity around them, and then attached meaning to the entire cycle. And that's how myths were born. AI doesn't replace this cycle. It plugs into it. Stage 1, tool, AI as amplifier. AI belongs here in stage 1. It's a tool, an extension of your will. It helps you do what you already know how to do faster and at scale. But if you haven't defined the function, the tool cannot perform it for you. The right question, again, isn't how do I use AI? It's what function in my system does AI actually serve? When you treat it as a tool, AI becomes an amplifier of focus and flow, not a replacement for actual genuine human thinking. Stage 2, expression, the interface between you and the field. This is where your work gains its emotional charge. Expression is how your essence becomes legible, your tone, your design, your storytelling. All of that is interface design for consciousness. So if the tool is the hardware, expression is the UI, the user interface. This is where you train AI to mirror your tone, your aesthetics, your mythic rhythm, not to sound like everyone else, but to speak in your frequency and in your cadence. Stage 3, identity, the signal that holds the pattern. Identity is the pattern people feel from consistent expression. It's how your brand becomes recognizable even when your logo isn't on it. Here's where the feedback loops matter the most. Every interaction, that means every comment, every email, every repost, every retweet, etc., 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 is data showing how the world reads your signal. If your brand feels fractured, it's because your loop is out of sync. When your tools and expression align, your identity stabilizes. That's when AI can start helping you measure resonance, not just performance. Stage 4, meaning, the vow that powers the system. Meaning is what meaning is what turns your brand from marketing into movement. It's the inner reason why your system exists in the first place. AI cannot generate this for you. AI cannot generate this for you. AI cannot generate this for you. It can only extend what's already there. Meaning is human. It is sacred. It is unoutsourceable. When you know your vow, every tool, including this goddamn AI, serves it instead of steering it. You remain the captain of the ship. Meaning is the firewall that keeps automation from turning into assimilation. Once you've gone through all 4 stages, something really powerful happens. Meaning then feeds back into the tool stage. You retool, you refine, you reinvent. Each loop sharpens your sovereignty. AI then evolves with you, not ahead of you. That's how you stay human in the machine age. Well, look at what happens when you skip this process. The real world cost of letting AI define your direction instead of amplifying your design. Because in the bizarre bazaar, the ones without systems aren't creators, they are inventory. So let's keep it funky for a second. Every creator I've seen crash in the new wave had one thing in common. They adopted AI before they had defined their brand. They thought more tools meant more traction. It didn't. It doesn't. It just meant more noise, more slop, faster. This is the fallout. Hundreds of creators, founders, coaches, innovators using the exact same prompts, posting the exact same language, with the same half smile, half ass Canva aesthetic, different names, identical outputs. They call it productivity. I call it mass self erasure. When you skip brand strategy, you lose your compass. You can't find your voice, and AI can't find it either. So it'll borrow someone else's. And the more you post, the faster you disappear into the similarity, into the simulacra, into the hyper reality. You get swallowed up. You don't stand out. You blend in, then fade away. Your engagements are going to drop. Your followers will scroll past. You start second guessing yourself. And so you think that you can prompt harder, but the prompt wasn't the issue in the first place. It's the absence of guiding principles. Let's make this real for a moment. For almost 10 years, I was collecting skills like artifacts, writing, design, teaching, tech, software engineering, energy work. I had talent out the wazoo, but no goddamn system. I could build you anything, but I couldn't coherently explain who I was or what I stood for. And that is what ultimately kept me invisible. I spent a decade failing at personal branding because I didn't understand the rules of the digital arena. I didn't understand the algorithmic language of identity. Then in 2025, my dirty 30, I did something different. Instead of chasing strategies, I trained AI to teach me branding from first principles, not as a marketing gimmick, but as a mirror. I then fused what the machine showed me with 10 years of my own research, from mythology and cybernetics to psychology, metaphysics, and Afrofuturism. That process became the foundation of the primal ontological loop. And for the first time, everything actually clicked for me. I launched in August 2025. Now, just a few months later, I've delivered classic lectures, multiple classic lectures at that, partnered with KTL Media, and I'm making a surprise appearance on 363 Empire. These are two platforms that I've followed personally for over a decade. Now I'm in direct conversation with people I once studied as legends. That isn't luck. That's architecture. I got the same tools you got, but with a different foundation. And the proof is in the pudding. AI did not make my brand. The POL did. AI just amplified the system that I finally built for myself. This is the difference between automation and alignment. AI without identity is going to drain you of all your creative essence. AI with identity is going to scale you into the greatest heights of liberation and self-authorship. In the bizarre bazaar, attention is infinite, but trust is extinct. People don't buy products and they don't want to be sold to anymore. They buy patterns they feel. They buy worlds that they can believe in. And no amount of automation can fake the funk. If you skip strategy, you're not building a brand at all. You're not building a business at all. You're building a slop factory for the algorithm. So now that we've seen the cost, let's talk about the cure. In this final segment, we'll close the loop with a strategy that turns AI into an ally, a system of perpetual motion where every tool you use strengthens your myth instead of erasing it. Everything we've talked about today leads right here. AI isn't the threat at all. Absence of structure is the threat. If you felt lost or inconsistent or invisible online, it's not because you don't have talent. It's because you've been moving without a loop, without an architecture. The world rewards creators who move with rhythm. Those who build systems, not reactions. Those who build worlds and not just random words. That rhythm is the primal ontological loop. When you move through it, tool to expression to identity to meaning, then back to tool again, you create perpetual motion. Ain't that what we all want? We all want some motion, right? Every action then builds gravity. Every piece of content trains the field to recognize your signal. This is how you stay sovereign in an age of machines. You don't need more hacks. You need an architecture. That's what the POL Brand Accelerator is. It's a 4-week system rebuild for creators, innovators, disruptors, and polymaths who want to stop chasing algorithms and start building ecosystems. We go deep into each stage of the loop. You start with identifying your starting tool, the one function that defines your value. Then you master your expression. That means your tone, your rhythm, your visual aesthetic. You stabilize your identity after that so people know what you stand for without having to guess. And finally, you anchor all of your meaning. And this becomes the vow that makes your work magnetic for generations to come. By the end of this, you don't just have a brand, you have a brand system that every tool, including AI, can plug right into. Let me repeat this loud and clear. AI is not the strategy. It is the amplifier of a strategy that already exists. When your loop is coherent, the machine becomes a mirror. When it's not, that machine becomes a devouring monster, a parasite. This is the era of the sovereign creator. Those who can build systems around identity and meaning will rule the bizarre bazaar. Those who don't will be consumed by it, and you can decide which one you'll be. If you're ready to stop reacting and start architecting, join me inside the POL Brand Accelerator. Let's build the system that keeps your signal alive. Build the myth before you automate it. Ore wa kaku ga chigwanda yo. Translation, I'm built different. Now, with all of that out of the way, I wanted to take a quick step into my portfolio just so the family could really see what my process looks like. Of course, I can't go full in detail with it, but just take a look at the care and the attention to detail that comes, the quality of outputs that come when you actually take the time to develop a proper branding system in order to build and perpetuate your business. All right. We have everything in here. We have everything in here. We start with, some archetypal definitions. What is the role that the brand is playing? What is the industry and domain they're working in? What is the challenge? Where are we starting from? What is the focus of the concept that we're building? Then we go into the actual process, which is a pipeline that moves from brain dump to brand design. I make you spit out everything, every single detail you can about your dream. And that's the starting point where we begin to do the excavation of tools, where we begin to learn the seeds of expression. We begin to see the imprints of the identity that you're trying to generate, and then the meaning that it's going to push into the world. This is the process that actually allows us to do that. Excavation, recognition, refinement, systemization. Then we go on to the brand ontology. This is brand purpose as the tool, brand values as your expression, brand mission as your identity, and brand vision as your meaning. All of that collapses in on itself to create what's known as the sovereign positioning statement, where you differentiate yourself from the rest of the market and let them know who you stand for and who you stand against with no unclear terms. Then we go into what's known as the minimum mythic stall. This is the minimum viable product, the least engaged, the least over-engineered system that you can use to now create a funnel, a lead magnet into the deeper aspects of your brand. So we start with your signature tool, and then we build out from there with ritual consultations where people can now seek your advice on the skills that you have. And then we turn that into a free lead magnet, which allows people to enter your world with a low barrier. Next, we focus on your messaging, How are you actually going to communicate the value that you are bringing to your audience in a way that they can grasp and understand? So my tri-pillar messaging system includes philosophy, process, and proof. We talk about the theory behind what we're doing. We talk about the actual step-by-step of what we're doing. And then we show the receipts to prove that our process actually works in real time. Then we have our tonal archetype sliders. This is how we actually begin to flesh out what your voice sounds like, how your brand shows up in terms of its expression. So we have 5 different axes that measure 5 different qualities that you can have along these different spectrums. Trickster to torchbearer, oracle to artisan, sentinel to explorer, sage to warrior, beacon to chameleon. Once we have this, we're able to generate an archetypal image, an archetypal character that defines the identity of your brand in terms of the expression and the way that expression makes the audience feel when they engage with you. Then we go into the strategic logic behind why certain decisions were made over others. Then we explain the archetype, the aesthetic, and the narrative that now make the foundation of the brand as it presents itself to the people. And finally, my favorite part is the mood board, where we gather all of those different influences that are shaping you as a person, but also you as a brand, you as a soul. We bring them all into one place. And then we get to see how all of them come together in such a way to, again, build the world that you're going to be inviting your audience to invest in, to join in, to initiate into with you as the mentor, helping them along on their journey, helping them find resolution to pain points, helping them find solutions to problems. And now that I've shown you once, I'm going to show you again. This is my first client outside of myself, Creative Unicorn. The exact same process repeated on her brand, and you can see the uniqueness. You can see the iconic nature of what we're dealing with. You can see the crispness of the brand and the way it presents, because there was a system involved. It wasn't just the AI. The AI only helped me speed up the process of how the system is applied to a brand. You can see all the same things that I showed you with my brand as the example. You can see it right here, and you can see it in real time, moving, helping someone real accomplish their dream, their mission, and their dream and their mission is completely different than my own. They're into creative directing. They're into crystal wrapping. They're into early childhood development. You can see that in the way I decided to build out the brand, the bright colors, the cartoon aesthetics. You see what I'm saying? Drawn on the childhood nostalgia of Creative Unicorn herself, who was born in the early 80s and had her coming of age throughout the 90s. This is what we do, and this is how my process works in real time. Like I said, Orewa kakugachi gwandayo. I'm built different.
I'm built different.
To this day.
And gentlemen, scan the QR code. Scan the QR code and meet us on Thursday, We are starting class number 1 of our 4-week workshop. As you can see, the brother is here to get us right. This is the missing piece. This is the missing piece that will put it together along with the tools and the AI and the training that you will receive in this next, let's just say 30 days. Y'all gonna be dangerous. Y'all gonna be dangerous. It's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. We closing out this fiscal year with a bang. Completely focused. Oh, they cutting the snaps. What's that? Crackle pop?
Oh shit. They cutting the snaps.
Cutting
What
the
is
snaps. Right? But they're cutting the snaps. But the irony is at the same time, they making a lot of snaps over here with this technology. They cutting the snap benefit, but it's 500 million snaps on Stargate, then another 80 billion snaps on the GPUs. You got them doing this circular, they doing a Ponzi scheme right now where they're creating all of these shell companies and whatnot, and they're moving all of the money in loops. You have Elon Musk creating a whole shell company in order to buy the GPUs. Then his other company is renting the GPUs, right? And all of the money is just going in a complete, like this snake right here. But it's not necessarily, when you know the science of the ontological snake or the loop and whatnot, when you know the science of recursion, then it doesn't look like, when you know the science of the cybernetics and the feedback loop, then it doesn't necessarily become a negative. It becomes something else. So, man, what a time to be aligned. As you can see, we putting the pieces together. The solutions are in place. The bases are covered. Okay. Let us form Voltron. There's nothing else to really talk about. I'm gonna say it again, and I said it earlier. I'm gonna say floating head spent. Even for everybody that was in the workshop, the actual fun begins now, right? The workshop was to put everybody on game. Thousands of us. There was about 13 or 1400. The workshop was to put everybody on game in those 12 hours of programming. Now everything moving forward, post the workshop, that's where the real fun begins. Because think about it. Prior to it, everybody was just incubating. They were just learning. We were dropping gems and whatnot. Then you got hit with all of this information. Then you saw certain demonstrations, certain artwork, certain outputs, what certain things look like. Now, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 30 days, shoot, possibly 90 days, you'll begin to see the process. I'm going to take you and show you how these songs are made, how these videos are edited, how they're prompted and whatnot. What are the prompt builders that we're using? What are the prompt packs that we're using? As a matter of fact, before I even forget, let me take you guys over here.
So you just got with that Mid Journey, huh?
That Mid Journey is a monster.
Hey, Meta bought Mid Journey and Ideogram. It's a monster over there.
Meta bought Mid Journey?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And Ideogram.
Oh shit. So here's the brother Hit Sayu. This is his prompt pack, right? The brother that you just heard, right? This is his prompt pack. The comprehensive AI prompt pack is designed to transform this AI system into a sovereign identity architect capable of applying the primal ontological loop to guide founders and creators from initial concept launch, ready status, in 90 days or less. So this will get you bossed up. Then the next one we have Original Black God Prompt Pack, the God Principle Prompt Pack. This divine code within. God is in a distant cosmic landlord. It's raw creative energy wired into your system, your ultimate operating system, generator, operator, destroyer. Your mind is the power plug. So these are on KTL University, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see more prompt packs from more master teachers, more KTL All-Stars. Wait till you get the Spin City prompt pack. I know that's going to be crazy. What about the Law 44 prompt pack? The Fear of a Blackamoor Messiah prompt pack? The Fantasy Complex Industry prompt pack? You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be crazy. You can't wait. The American Gods prompt pack. So all of these prompt packs, all of this information, all of this, it's just gonna be crazy. The possibilities are endless. I want y'all to think unlimited. I want y'all to think unlimited. It's only up from here. So those who are in class, y'all know what we talking about, and y'all know what it is. Those who are not in class, you will get it on the replay. Hopefully, you'll get to see what we demonstrated, and you'll have the opportunity to be a part of this movement, because this what we're building is going to be more effective as the collective. Write that down. More effective as the collective. I'm gonna let Spin take us out.
Yeah, I seen Troy say I'm coming for that Facebook marketing pack. So that's what my pack gonna be. It's gonna be a prompt stack based on marketing psychology, human psychological marketing biases, sales biases, the way I stack, double stack, break down, JSON up, CSS down, and being able to create worlds and minds for autonomous vehicles. Now we're gonna create autonomous businesses. So Troy just gave me the idea, so that's what my pack will consist of. You know what I'm saying? It's been another, I mean, this is one hell of a Tuesday for you. You know what I'm saying? When it's IRL, you see red then disappear. We got the light up over there, but it'll make you disappear if you scoot too far back on the big leather couch. But yeah, it's, you know.
Chris Diggity, you know I need to borrow that.
Where you from?
Prompting.
Where you from? Food prompting. Oh yeah. Chris don't be playing. Shout out to my boy Chris, man.
I think Chris hit us with Chris hit me with something crazy before.
Yeah, he be hitting. He be going crazy.
Yeah.
He be calling me sometimes. I talked to him on the phone before. He cool folks, man. You turn up, bro. So, man, it's been another just outstanding Tuesday, another TechKNOW Tuesdays in real life, man. I know y'all love me, man, when Spin and Red in the same building. We will be back next strong. I want to bring the brothers on. No, Red want to bring the brothers on, such as Slice, such as Giant. It's some more folks that y'all need to get tapped in with. Yes, I'm gonna go cook up the AI ads architect prompt pack for y'all. And then yeah, it's gonna definitely be going on. It's gonna be going down, going up, going around like surround sound at the dog pound. All right, Spin.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Straight out of prompting. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, he said, all right, I'm going crazy. So think about what we talked about tonight. I haven't formally made the announcement. I haven't formally made the quote unquote campaign, but I'm here to let you know that we are going to lock in almost like boot camp. There you go. Think boot. That's exactly what it's going to be. Straight up boot camp. Think boot camp and think accelerator at the same damn time, because that is where mastery, that's what it's going to take for mastery, right? A boot camp / business accelerator. Because I don't even want to call it AI. It's not AI. It's just a business accelerator. And the tools just happen to be AI, what they call AI. But it's literally a business creative accelerator, right? We're going to have Hit Sayu. We're going to have Spin City. We're going to have Original Black God and many more. We're going to have H Factor. And we even going to pop out with Blue Pillar and KT the Arts Degree, whose birthday also just passed the legend KT the Arch Degree. Shout out to my younger brother, the Scorpion King. Shout out to AA Rashid, the Scorpion King. His B-Day is coming up. Ra Aku birthday pass. Shout out to the legend Ra Aku, brother Oba. Shout out to Jefferson. Yeah, a lot of Scorpios out there, man. And the Scorpios that I didn't mention, it's so many of us. Like love, yeah, it's a lot. Love to every single one of us. Scorpion Queens, Scorpion Kings, everybody. Keep doing what y'all do. This month, like I said, this Scorpion season, you know, we made my evil twin, we made a covenant to apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? We promised ourselves to keep the motherfucking foot on the gas. So that's exactly what y'all gonna be seeing. Y'all, it's just the beginning. So strap up. You know what I mean? Get ready. You dig? So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Right at 222. I thought you knew. Aha! Man, peace, love, and longevity, man. Spin.
One.
Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Red, blue, purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. Get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love to the family. Peace, love and light to the family. Peace, love and light to the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you, and it's going to provoke you, and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.